Black girl tag. Let's do the black girl tag. And I thought the questions were cute. I did see some comments on her video where people were like, oh, this is offensive. Listen, call it whatever you want. You just lighten up. It's fun. YouTube can be fun. Everything doesn't have to be that serious. So with that said, I'm going to do the black girl tag because I tagged myself. First question, black gel or jam? Black gel all the way. Jam was a fraud, okay? Jam never held down anything, okay? Unless you already had baby fresh jammy hair, it wasn't doing nothing for you. Does your name have an isha in it? No, and I'm thankful. Call away. Do you roll your neck and or your eyes? I absolutely roll my neck. Jason always asked me, what's wrong with your neck? I don't roll my eyes as much as I roll my neck. How often do you get an attitude? This question is funny to me because I am naturally a pleasant person, and so I don't get attitudes often. I'm one of those people that goes 0 to 100 real quick for real. I prefer to stay pleasant, so it's not often that I get an attitude, because if I get an attitude, more than likely, I just want to chop you and we're not going to speak and I don't want to be bothered. I don't function in attitudes, so I stay away from attitudes. Do you like Taylor Swift? Question number 5. I do, but I honestly can't name one of her songs. But if it came on the radio, I would probably know the words. But, you know, I don't have any Taylor Swift albums, but, you know, she can be funky. Have you ever dated a white guy? Yes, we're going to move through that question. Do you wear weave? And if so, how often? Well, I don't currently wear weave. I haven't worn a weave in about 2 years, unless you count braids. I have gotten synthetic hair and it's like goddess braids. But I used to wear weave a lot, a whole lot. And the crazy thing, so I would wear weave again. I'm just really comfortable with my hair, and the itching, you know, I don't know if I could get down again with the itching. I don't know if I can get down with the cost. I don't know if I can get down with the time it takes. And sometimes how it doesn't blend, you know, I just got over it real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. When I did wear weave, I tried to do it pretty consistently. So I would say at least once a year, really probably twice. I definitely had an installation. Are you light skin or dark skin? You tell me. And don't make the wrong choice. I don't like the term light skin. I don't. So much so that when I was in high school, I created my own color called cinnamon nutmeg because that is the color I was in my mind. I pulled the cinnamon and the nutmeg out of the cabinet and I did it, and I did a swatch. Okay, that's where swatch life started from. I just never liked the term light skin. And I have met other African Americans who agree, both male and female. And I don't know if there's ever been like a reason or like why. It just probably as much as people don't like to hear, or dark skin African Americans don't like to hear dark skin, I don't like to hear light skin. It was always said to me in such like a yuck way, like or yellow. Please don't ever in your life call me yellow. I'm not yellow. I hate those terms. I really do. Look, I recognize that I am of the lighter shade, but I'm black. Black is black as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Are you loud or quiet? I'm pretty quiet unless I'm really comfortable, and then I'm loud. Jason says I'm loud all the time, and I'm just like, really, I'm not, though. I like to be heard when I do speak because I don't like to repeat myself. So I do like to speak clearly, and I like to enunciate my words when I am trying to get a message across. You know, in a restaurant or something, I'm not loud, and I look at you like you're crazy if you're loud. I also look at you like you're crazy if I hear your phone or any other electronic device go off. That is like such a pet peeve. I hate to hear a device go off. My phone is always on silent. Like, I just think it's so tacky. Tack. Do you prefer beads or rope twisters? Honestly, I have no idea what rope twisters are. Beads. I think that I had them like a couple times in life, but honestly, my mom didn't really do that. I mean, we got braids. I think I remember getting cornrows, but like, no. Just for me or Shea Moisture? Shea Moisture. Just for me, that had burned up many a girl head. Thankfully, not mine. What is the most annoying question I get asked? You know, I honestly don't get asked annoying questions. Are you ratchet? I am not. I like to watch ratchet TV and I leave it there. I love to comment. I love watching it. It's a release. I get to relax. You know, I feel like I do my best day in and day out in my place of employment. And I feel like when I come home and I want to relax, I relax by laughing at the Ratch. And call it what you want. I have heard every scenario. I've heard every argument for and against Ratchet TV. I, at 36, I'm going to be 36 this year, decide that I like Ratchet. And I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care what you say. No. I like Ratchet, but I leave it at home. Don't try to be Ratchet with me like in real life, because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to shut down and I'm going to let you look crazy just by yourself. I do not entertain Ratchet in real life. No, not at all. Has your weave ever fallen out? You know, I don't think so. I'm sure like a ponytail's got knocked to the side or something, but you know, I don't think it's ever actually fallen from my head and hit the ground. Sorry. I'm always about security. I need security in my life, so I really don't think so. No. Do you pat your head or do the assisted scratch? I do both, and I'm so happy. The patting the head, though, is really bad because sometimes, like, you forget where you are. I've been some places where I'm like, oh my gosh, are you patting your... Slowly take your hand down and don't pat again. That kind of whisper to yourself. And then, like I said, when I used to wear weave, I would stay with a bobby pin trying to get up in that track. It gets serious in there. Who is your favorite black couple? I actually love Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's see if I can think of anybody that you guys, that's non-traditional. No. I love Beyonce and Jay-Z. I really do. I'm like, you know, F the world. Bonnie and Clyde, do that. Yeah. Any black older couple. Like, I love black love, and I love to meet couples who can honestly say, hey, we've been through something and we still here. Like, I love that. We still in this. We still in this. I like ratchet music too. Music. What black women do you look up to? Honestly, personally, I look up to one in particular that stands out is my line sister Kelly's mom. Her name is Elma Greer. She's awesome. Like, just all the way around. I definitely love her and look up to her. Professionally, I honestly am very, very inspired when I see other women of color in healthcare administration. Like, I love seeing medical directors or program directors or CEOs, CFOs, whatever it is. Honestly, when I see black, period, because the healthcare field is very interesting. But it always just excites me when I see top level African American. So it definitely gives me hope and gives me some more motivation to continue doing what I'm doing. So yeah. What's your favorite thing about being a black woman? There's a list. That should be a tag in itself. But honestly, my most favorite thing about being a black woman is having that bond or just having that understanding and being able to say, hey girl. Like, it's nothing like a hey girl. Like a hey girl, there ain't nothing like a hey girl. I'm telling you. Even professionally, you might not say hey girl, but you hey girl. It's like the nod on Blackish. Hey girl. I say you girl. It's just very comfortable. There's been times when you just meet people, and I feel like there's like different levels to the hey girl, because you definitely get it with women across the board, period. Usually we understand each other to an extent, you know, and then everybody varies. But there's nothing like being in Target in the natural hair aisle and just, you know, talking about what products they liked, they didn't like, giving each other tips. Like, you don't understand how many times that's happened to me since Target has brought the natural hair care items to the store. It's something like, it just doesn't beat being able to be like, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. You know, I like being a black woman. I've never ever wanted to be another color or I've never wanted to be a man. I've never wanted anything else but what God has created. I just want to be the best version of what God has created. So, you know, that's it.